So we got thousands of cows dead, just dead out Kansas, and they blaming the culprit. It is the heat. The heat did it. A heat wave. Let's go ahead and get into the Word of God just to lay a foundation. Hosea 4:3. Therefore shall the land mourn, and everyone that dwelleth therein shall languish with the beasts of the field and with the fowls of heaven. Yea, the fishes of the sea also shall be taken away. Now, this is what happens when a nation turns its back on God and pursues wickedness. And they're unashamed about it. With the murdering of children and the altering of the very nature of mankind. When a boy can be a girl and a girl can be a boy and all that other nonsense. It says the beasts of the field are going to languish also with the land and the inhabitants. So basically what the people are going through and dying from, so also will the beasts of the field and the fowls of the air and the fishes. So we're going through the whole pandemic thing where humans are dropping dead because they done took the jab, the genetic treatments, genetic altering. Got people, young men, athletes, the strong of the strong, dropping dead. Could this be the same thing going on with these cows, which are made to, I'm sorry if you don't know this, to withstand some high heats? I mean, there's cattle throughout the world that live in some very hot places, even closer to the equator than Kansas, like Texas. And let's go to South America. Let's go to Africa. Let's go to the Middle East. They got cattle that can survive heat. It's something we know when you read the Bible, when the cows just start dropping dead and the fishes and the fowls and so forth. We know that it's either an act of God, judgment from God, because of the wickedness of man, that these things are coming about. So let's go ahead and get into the news and what they're saying out there pertaining to these cows that have dropped dead.
Thousands of dead cattle.
Yeah, that video has gone viral, being shared on Facebook more than 50,000 times. And now the Kansas Livestock Association says what happened is devastating. KX's Eli Higgins joins us now in the studio. And Eli, this is obviously horrible. So what happened?
Yeah, Kitty, well, cattle die from weather around this time every year. We're told any one of last weekend's weather events wouldn't have been a problem. It was the combination of several things at once.
Shocking videos like this spread like wildfire Wednesday, claiming a heat wave killed these cattle in southwest Kansas. And headlines like this claimed more than 10,000 head died. It left many people wondering if it's even real.
I have seen some of the videos around, and it's, again, it's certainly not something that you ever want to see or something that you ever want to deal with.
Turns out it is real. Scarlett Higgins with the Kansas Livestock Association says while she doesn't have exact numbers, thousands of cattle did die from heat stress across an area near Ulysses. She says there was a sharp temperature increase in a short amount of time, on top of a humidity increase and little to no wind.
If you add all of those things together in such a short amount of time, it led to cattle suffering from some heat stress in that area of the state.
Kansas farmer Greg Peterson saw the video and says it could happen. He posted this on Facebook.
those heat bursts are very localized. They are not widespread, and so that would explain why it didn't hit all over the place.
Higgins says while heat stress kills some livestock every year, a loss like this is devastating, both financially and emotionally.
It's a significant impact, of course. These cattle would be around.
All right, I'm done here and the BS. This is not normal. These heat bursts and some of these things happen, but it's not normal. What else could it be? Well, the National Bio and Agro Defense Facility is being built, and guess where it's being built at? Kansas. And it's a state-of-the-art facility. Will be an asset that will help protect the nation's agriculture farmers and citizens against the threat and potential impact of serious animal diseases. Animal diseases, okay. The USDA's Agricultural Research Service and Animal and Plant Health Inspection Service will conduct foreign animal disease research training and diagnostics in the facility. Oh, okay. So they're building this facility to study high consequence zoonotic diseases affecting large livestock, i.e., cows, cattle, farm animals, things of that nature. Zoonotic diseases, according to the World Health Organization, WHO. So we see who's behind it. Who is like unto the beast? Who? Come on. If you don't know about that, go check my videos. Approximately 75% of new and emergent infectious diseases are zoonotic diseases, which may be transmitted from animals to humans. Why is a new facility necessary? So they go to say they don't have the necessary facility, so they building this new one. And then at the end of the page, what do they show? Cows. So in this new facility being built in Kansas to study zoonotic diseases, that means animal diseases, infectious animal diseases, they're going to be studying it and testing it to see the consequences of it. Could this be the consequence of it? These dead cows, this flat out lying dead and dropping dead. When they try to say a heat burst, that's why we didn't see it when other areas it was hotter. It's hotter in Texas. Same weather down Texas kicking off. It's hotter in other places where they got cattle. But right where they're building this facility that's going to be completed by the end of this summer, full swinging, it's 95% done already. And look at this. Kansas lands a $650 million plant to make vaccines and fight biological threats. What are we seeing with the other vaccines that they're making? But in that scenario, we the cattle, we dropping dead. Those that take it. Could this be the case here? I don't believe in just mere coincidence that this biolab is being built in Kansas, where they say they're going to be testing these animal diseases on large livestocks. These cows. And then these are the cows before. These are the cows after. And that's just what it is. This is what's going to happen. So, I don't believe in coincidence when you have probable cause. This is a pandemic on the livestock. And then you also have with the turkeys and the chickens and the eggs and so forth. Quote unquote bird flus and so forth. They killing turkeys. All over the place. Thousands of them. And they're being killed in quote unquote fires at these food processing plants and so forth, and farms that are being caught on fire nationwide. So when you have all these things coming together all at the same time, this is a planned, coordinated effort. And this is wickedness. This is what happens when a nation turns its back against the one true God.